As we step into our golden years, particularly after the age of 70, life often takes on a new hue. This phase can feel like a breath of fresh air, a time when the weight of societal expectations begins to lift. Many of us have spent decades trying to fit into molds created by others, whether it was about career success, family roles, or social status. But now, as we reflect on our journeys, we find ourselves at a crossroads where liberation beckons. In this stage of life, we have the unique opportunity to look back and appreciate the lessons learned. We can sift through the memories, both joyful and challenging, and recognize how they have shaped us. This reflection is not just about nostalgia, it's about understanding what truly matters. We start to realize that happiness often lies in the simplest of moments, sharing laughter with friends, enjoying a quiet afternoon, or pursuing a long-forgotten passion. Letting go of the pressures to conform can be transformative. We begin to embrace our authentic selves, shedding the layers of expectation that once felt so heavy. This newfound freedom allows us to explore interests that we may have set aside, to connect with others on a deeper level, and to live life on our own terms. It's a time to celebrate who we are, not who we think we should be. As we navigate this beautiful chapter, we learn that happiness is not a destination, but a journey filled with small, meaningful experiences. The golden years can be a time of profound joy, where we cultivate relationships, share wisdom, and find peace in simply being. In this space, we discover that life after 70 is not an end, but rather a vibrant beginning, rich with possibilities and the promise of authenticity. As individuals reach the age of 70, they often find themselves at a crossroads, where the weight of social pressures begins to lift. For many years, societal expectations and family obligations can feel like heavy chains, binding them to a life that may not truly reflect their desires or values. The need for validation from others, whether it be from friends, family, or society at large, can create a constant sense of unease, making it difficult to embrace one's authentic self. However, as the years pass, a remarkable transformation can occur. Letting go of these pressures can feel like shedding a thick, heavy coat that has been worn for far too long. The realization that one no longer needs to conform to the expectations of others can be liberating. Imagine waking up in the morning and feeling a sense of lightness, free from the worry of what others might think. This newfound freedom allows individuals to explore their own interests, passions, and desires without the fear of judgment. Family obligations, which often come with a sense of duty, can also weigh heavily on the heart. While love for family is profound, the pressure to meet every expectation can lead to feelings of resentment or exhaustion. As people age, they may begin to recognize that their happiness is just as important as the happiness of those around them. This shift in perspective can lead to a more balanced approach to relationships, where individuals prioritize their own well-being alongside their loved ones. Embracing an authentic life after 70 can bring a renewed sense of joy that is both profound and exhilarating. Picture a person who has decided to take up painting, something they always dreamed of but never had the time for. With each brushstroke, they express their emotions, creating vibrant colors that reflect their inner world. The act of creating becomes a source of joy, a way to connect with themselves and the beauty of life. Or consider someone who has always wanted to travel but felt held back by responsibilities. Now, with the freedom to explore, they embark on adventures to places they've only read about. Each new experience fills them with wonder and excitement, reminding them that life is still full of possibilities. As they let go of the need for validation, individuals often find that their relationships deepen. Friends and family may notice the change, drawn to the authenticity and joy that radiates from someone who is finally living for themselves. This can create a ripple effect, encouraging others to also embrace their true selves, fostering a community of support and understanding. In this stage of life, the focus shifts from seeking approval to nurturing personal happiness. The laughter shared with friends, the quiet moments spent in nature, and the simple pleasures of life become the true treasures. Each day is an opportunity to celebrate who they are, free from the burdens of societal expectations. Ultimately, letting go of social pressures after 70 is not just about freedom. It is about rediscovering the essence of life itself. It is about embracing the beauty of authenticity and finding joy in the simplest of moments. This journey can lead to a life that is rich, fulfilling, and deeply satisfying, reminding us all that it is never too late to live fully and joyfully. Imagine walking into a room filled with sunlight, where every corner breathes a sense of calm and clarity. The air feels lighter, and your mind begins to settle as you take in the open space around you. This is the beauty of a life unburdened by material possessions. Over the years, we often accumulate belongings that, at first glance, seem to hold value. Each item tells a story, a memory, or a moment in time. Yet, as these possessions pile up, they can transform from cherished keepsakes into heavy weights that clutter our physical spaces and cloud our mental peace. Think about the last time you opened a closet or a drawer, only to be greeted by a chaotic jumble of things you no longer use or need. The sight can be overwhelming, a visual reminder of the life you've lived, but also a barrier to the life you wish to embrace. Each item, once a symbol of joy or necessity, can become a source of stress, pulling at your attention and energy. The more we hold on to, the more we find ourselves trapped in a cycle of maintenance and worry, constantly managing what we own instead of enjoying what we have. Now, picture the act of decluttering. It begins with a single decision to let go. As you sift through your belongings, you may feel a mix of nostalgia and relief. Each item you choose to release carries with it a piece of your past. But as you let go, you also make room for new experiences and opportunities. The process can be liberating, like shedding a heavy coat on a warm day. With each item you part with, you feel lighter, both physically and emotionally. The space around you begins to reflect the clarity you seek within. As you create a simpler environment, you may find that your mind starts to clear as well. Without the distractions of excess, you can focus on what truly matters, the moments that fill your heart with joy. You might discover the beauty of a quiet evening spent with loved ones, the thrill of exploring a new place, or the satisfaction of pursuing a passion that had been buried under layers of clutter. Experiences become the treasures you cherish, far more valuable than any object could ever be. In this newfound simplicity, life unfolds in vibrant colors. You begin to appreciate the little things: a warm cup of tea, the laughter of friends, the beauty of nature. Each day becomes an opportunity to create memories rather than accumulate things. The joy of living becomes richer, more profound, as you embrace a lifestyle that values connection over consumption. Releasing the burden of material possessions is not just about cleaning out a closet. It's about reclaiming your life. It's about choosing freedom over confinement, joy over stress, and experiences over things. As you step into this lighter existence, you may find that the world opens up in ways you never imagined, inviting you to live fully and authentically. Letting go of relationships that no longer hold meaning can be one of the most challenging yet liberating choices we make in our lives. Over time, some connections may shift from being sources of joy and support to becoming draining or even toxic. It's important to recognize when a relationship starts to feel heavy, filled with negativity, or demands more energy than it gives. These feelings can weigh us down, making it harder to find joy in our daily lives. When we hold on to relationships that no longer serve us, we may find ourselves stuck in cycles of conflict, disappointment, or emotional exhaustion. It can be difficult to step back and assess whether a relationship is truly beneficial. However, prioritizing connections that uplift us and bring positivity can lead to a more fulfilling life. Surrounding ourselves with people who inspire us, support our dreams, and share our values fosters a sense of belonging and well-being. Choosing to let go of relationships that drain us creates space for healthier bonds to flourish. It allows us to invest our time and energy in connections that nurture our spirit and encourage personal growth. By focusing on meaningful relationships, we not only enhance our own happiness, but also contribute to a more positive environment for those around us. In this way, we can cultivate a life filled with love, understanding, and joy. Ultimately, the journey of letting go is not just about removing negativity. It's about making room for the beauty and richness that comes from genuine connections. Embracing this process can lead to a more vibrant and fulfilling life, where we are surrounded by people who truly matter to us. As we journey through life, we often find ourselves caught in a web of societal expectations, especially when it comes to beauty. From a young age, we are bombarded with images of youth and perfection, leading many to believe that their worth is tied to their appearance. This can be particularly challenging as we enter our golden years, a time that should be celebrated for its wisdom and experience. Instead, many people feel pressured to conform to a narrow definition of beauty that often overlooks the richness of a life well lived. Wrinkles and gray hair are often seen as signs of aging, But they can also be viewed as marks of resilience. Each line on our face tells a story, a testament to the laughter shared, the challenges faced, and the love given and received. These features are not flaws. They are reminders of the journey we have taken. Embracing these changes can lead to a deeper appreciation of ourselves and the lives we have led. Rather than hiding behind makeup or filters, we can choose to celebrate our true selves, recognizing that beauty is not just skin deep. Inner beauty, kindness, and authenticity are what truly define us. As we age, we often become more comfortable in our own skin, allowing our true selves to shine through. This authenticity is magnetic and can inspire others to embrace their own uniqueness. When we focus on being kind and genuine, we create connections that go beyond physical appearance. These relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding, highlighting the importance of character over looks. It is essential to redefine beauty on our own terms. Instead of measuring ourselves against unrealistic standards, we can choose to celebrate our individuality. This means appreciating our bodies for what they are and recognizing the beauty in our differences. We can find joy in the things that make us unique, whether it's a laugh line that tells a story or the silver strands that reflect our wisdom. In this stage of life, let us encourage one another to embrace our true beauty. Let us remind ourselves that we are more than our appearances. We are the sum of our experiences, our kindness, and our authenticity. By shifting our focus from external validation to self-acceptance, we can cultivate a sense of self-worth that is unshakable. As we move forward, let us celebrate the beauty of aging and the richness it brings. Let us wear our wrinkles and gray hair with pride, knowing they are symbols of a life fully lived. Together, we can inspire each other to redefine beauty, creating a world where everyone feels valued and cherished for who they truly are. As we reach the age of 70 and beyond, it often becomes a time of reflection and reassessment. Many of us find that the career successes and material goals that once seemed so important begin to fade in significance. The hustle for promotions, the chase for wealth, and the desire for recognition can feel less fulfilling as we look back on our lives. Instead, we may start to realize that true happiness lies in simpler, more meaningful pursuits. In this stage of life, the value of quality time with loved ones becomes clearer. The laughter shared with family, the stories exchanged with friends, and the moments spent with grandchildren can bring a joy that no job title or bank account ever could. These connections nourish our souls and remind us of what truly matters. Exploring nature also takes on a new light. A walk in the park, a hike in the woods, or simply sitting by a lake can provide a sense of peace that is hard to find in the busyness of life. Nature invites us to slow down, breathe deeply, and appreciate the beauty around us. It encourages us to be present, to notice the small wonders that we may have overlooked in our earlier years. Engaging in lifelong learning can also be a fulfilling pursuit. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, reading books, or taking classes, the joy of discovering new things can keep our minds active and our spirits high. Learning doesn't have to be about achieving accolades. It can simply be about the joy of curiosity and the thrill of understanding something new. In this reflective phase, we can find peace and joy in pursuing goals that resonate with our hearts. It's a time to let go of the pressures of societal expectations and focus on what truly brings us happiness. By embracing these simpler pursuits, we can create a life filled with meaning, connection, and fulfillment. In a world where social media and constant connectivity often showcase the highlights of others' lives, it can be all too easy to fall into the trap of comparison. We scroll through images of seemingly perfect families, successful careers, and enviable lifestyles, and before we know it, we start measuring our own worth against these curated snapshots. This habit of comparing ourselves to others can steal our joy and lead to a deep sense of dissatisfaction, especially as we grow older. The more we focus on what others have achieved, the more we overlook the unique journey we are on. Each person's path is different, shaped by individual experiences, challenges, and triumphs. When we define happiness and success based on someone else's standards, we risk losing sight of what truly matters to us. It's essential to recognize that our value does not hinge on how we stack up against others. Instead, we should embrace our own stories, with all their ups and downs, and understand that these experiences contribute to who we are. Letting go of comparisons opens the door to self-acceptance. When we accept ourselves fully, we begin to appreciate our strengths and acknowledge our weaknesses without judgment. This acceptance is liberating It allows us to prioritize our well-being and focus on what brings us joy. We can set our own goals and define success in a way that resonates with our values and desires, rather than conforming to societal expectations. As we learn to appreciate our unique journey, we find that happiness is not a destination, but a state of being. It's about finding contentment in our daily lives, celebrating our achievements, no matter how small, and recognizing that we are enough just as we are. By shifting our focus inward and nurturing our own growth, we can cultivate a sense of fulfillment that is deeply rooted in self-love and acceptance. In the end, the journey of self-acceptance is a powerful one. It frees us from the burden of comparison and allows us to live authentically. When we prioritize our own well-being and happiness, we create a life that is rich and meaningful, defined by our own terms. Embrace who you are and let go of the need to compare. The joy of living your truth is a gift that no one can take away. As we journey through life, reaching the age of 70 can feel like standing at the edge of a vast open field, filled with possibilities waiting to be explored. This stage of life is not just about looking back at what has been. It's also about looking forward to what can be. It's a time to rediscover passions that may have been set aside, and to embrace new adventures that can fill our days with joy and excitement. Imagine picking up a paintbrush for the first time in years. The feel of the bristles against the canvas can awaken a sense of wonder. Each stroke of color can express feelings that words sometimes cannot capture. You might find yourself lost in the vibrant hues of a sunset or the gentle curves of a flower, creating a world that is uniquely yours. Painting can be a delightful escape, allowing you to express your inner self and share your perspective with others. Music is another beautiful avenue to explore. Whether it's learning to play an instrument or simply singing along to your favorite songs, music has a magical way of lifting spirits. Picture yourself strumming a guitar or tapping your feet to a lively tune. The rhythm can bring back memories and create new ones, filling your heart with warmth and joy. Joining a local choir or a community band can also connect you with others who share your love for music, fostering friendships that enrich your life. Journaling is a wonderful way to reflect on your experiences and thoughts. Imagine sitting in a cozy corner with a cup of tea, pen in hand, as you pour your heart onto the pages. Writing can be a powerful tool for self-discovery, helping you to process emotions and celebrate your journey. You might find that your words flow like a river, revealing insights and dreams you never knew were there. Each entry can become a treasure, capturing the essence of your life at this vibrant stage. Learning new skills can also ignite a spark of excitement. Perhaps you've always wanted to try your hand at gardening. Picture yourself planting seeds in rich, dark soil, nurturing them as they grow into beautiful flowers or delicious vegetables. The joy of watching something flourish under your care can be incredibly fulfilling. Or maybe you've thought about taking a cooking class. The kitchen can become a playground of flavors and aromas where you can experiment with new recipes and share delightful meals with family and friends. This stage of life is not about slowing down. It's about embracing the adventure that lies ahead. Each new activity can bring a sense of fulfillment, reminding you that joy can be found in the simplest of moments. Whether it's through art, music, writing, or learning, there are endless opportunities to explore and create. So, take a deep breath, step into that open field, and let your heart guide you to new joys that await. In the gentle embrace of leisurely days, there is a special kind of peace that wraps around us like a soft blanket. The world slows down, and in this stillness, we find the beauty of simple pleasures. Imagine cradling a warm cup of tea in your hands, the steam rising softly, carrying with it the comforting aroma of herbs and spices. Each sip invites us to pause, to breathe, and to savor the moment, reminding us that joy can be found in the smallest of things. As we settle into a cozy nook with a good book, the pages turn slowly, each word weaving a tapestry of stories that transport us to different worlds. In these quiet moments, we can lose ourselves in the rhythm of the narrative, allowing our minds to wander and our hearts to feel. The act of reading becomes a meditation, a way to connect with thoughts and emotions that often go unnoticed in the rush of daily life. Stepping outside, we can connect with nature, where the rustle of leaves and the chirping of birds create a symphony of tranquility. The sun filters through the trees, casting dappled shadows on the ground, inviting us to take a deep breath and appreciate the beauty around us. Each flower, each blade of grass, holds a story of resilience and growth, reminding us of the simple yet profound wonders of life. In this slower pace, we find space for gratitude, We can reflect on the little things that often slip by unnoticed: the warmth of the sun on our skin, the laughter of a friend, or the comfort of a familiar place. These moments, though quiet, are rich with meaning, allowing us to appreciate the tapestry of our lives in a deeper way. As we embrace the serenity of these leisurely days, we learn to cherish the quiet moments that fill our hearts with peace. It is in this stillness that we discover the true essence of living, where every sip of tea, every page turned, and every breath taken becomes a celebration of life's simple joys. As we reflect on the journey of life, it's clear that each stage brings its own unique beauty and lessons. Embracing this phase with open hearts allows us to truly appreciate the simple joys that surround us every day. Whether it's a warm cup of coffee in the morning, a shared laugh with a friend, or a quiet moment of peace, these small experiences weave together to create a tapestry of happiness. Meaningful connections with others enrich our lives in ways we often overlook. It's in these relationships that we find support, love, and understanding. By cherishing these bonds, we cultivate a sense of belonging that nourishes our spirits. Let us remember that happiness is not always found in grand achievements or distant dreams. Instead, it often resides in the everyday moments that we might take for granted. By slowing down and savoring these instances, we open ourselves to a deeper appreciation of life. So, as we move forward, let us carry these lessons in our hearts. Embrace this beautiful stage of life, and allow yourself to find joy in the little things. In doing so, we not only enrich our own lives but also spread warmth and positivity to those around us. Thank you for joining us in that deep dive into the complexities of blood pressure management. We hope you found the insights valuable and empowering. Now that we've wrapped up the main content, let's shift gears and explore a topic that's equally important: the latest and most reliable standards for blood pressure and heart rate, especially for those of us over 65. Have you ever wondered if the blood pressure guidelines you've heard are accurate? With so much conflicting information out there, it can be confusing to determine what is truly best for your health. Understanding these standards is crucial, as effective management can significantly reduce the risk of serious health issues like stroke and heart disease. So, let's embark on this journey together to uncover the facts and equip ourselves with the knowledge we need to make informed health decisions. Stay tuned as we delve into the latest research and recommendations that can help you or your loved ones maintain a healthy heart and a vibrant life. There are several common misconceptions about blood pressure guidelines for people over 65 that can lead to harmful health outcomes. One of the claims often heard is that a blood pressure reading of 150/90 is acceptable for older adults. While it is true that blood pressure can change with age, this does not mean that higher numbers are safe. In fact, research shows that maintaining blood pressure below 130/80 is generally better for health, as high blood pressure can lead to serious issues like heart disease, stroke, and kidney problems. Another misleading idea is that blood pressure naturally increases as we get older. While it is common for blood pressure to rise with age, this does not mean that it should be ignored or accepted as normal. Just like bones can become fragile and more prone to fractures as we age, our blood vessels can also become stiffer, which can lead to higher blood pressure. This means that, just as we take steps to strengthen our bones and prevent falls, we should also actively manage our blood pressure to prevent complications. Ignoring high blood pressure because of age can be dangerous. It is important to understand that just because something is common does not mean it is healthy. Regular checkups and monitoring can help catch high blood pressure early, allowing for lifestyle changes or medication to keep it in a safer range. By addressing high blood pressure proactively, older adults can improve their quality of life and reduce the risk of serious health issues. In summary, while some may believe that higher blood pressure is acceptable for older adults, or that it naturally increases with age, these ideas can be misleading. Just as we take care of our bones, we must also take care of our blood pressure to ensure a healthier future. Dr. Han Wang's research highlights the serious health risks linked to poorly managed blood pressure. High blood pressure, or hypertension, can lead to several dangerous conditions, including stroke, heart disease, dementia, and kidney disease. When blood pressure is not controlled, it puts extra strain on the heart and blood vessels, increasing the likelihood of these health issues. One of the most alarming risks is stroke. A stroke occurs when blood flow to the brain is interrupted, which can happen due to a blood clot or a burst blood vessel. High blood pressure is a major risk factor for strokes, and individuals with uncontrolled hypertension are significantly more likely to experience one. Heart disease is another critical concern, as high blood pressure can lead to heart attacks and other cardiovascular problems. Additionally, it can affect brain health, contributing to dementia, and can damage the kidneys, leading to kidney disease. Asians, in particular, are at a higher risk for strokes. This increased risk can be attributed to several factors, including genetic predispositions, dietary habits, and lifestyle choices. For instance, many Asian diets are high in sodium, which can elevate blood pressure. Moreover, cultural factors may influence how health issues are perceived and managed, sometimes leading to delays in seeking treatment. Blood pressure guidelines can also differ between Asian and Western populations. Research has shown that Asians may experience health complications at lower blood pressure levels compared to their Western counterparts. This means that the threshold for what is considered normal blood pressure might need to be adjusted for Asian individuals to prevent serious health issues like strokes. To emphasize the importance of managing blood pressure, consider this: a person with a blood pressure of 140/90 mmHg may be at a much higher risk for a stroke than someone with the same reading in a Western population. This difference highlights the need for tailored approaches to blood pressure management based on individual risk factors, including ethnicity. In conclusion, managing blood pressure is crucial for preventing strokes and other serious health conditions. Awareness of the specific risks faced by different populations, such as Asians, can help in creating effective prevention strategies. By understanding these risks and adhering to appropriate blood pressure guidelines, individuals can significantly reduce their chances of experiencing life-threatening health issues. Dr. Shang Dong conducted a comparative study examining the rates of deaths from strokes and myocardial infarctions among East Asians and Caucasians. The study found that East Asians have a significantly higher proportion of deaths due to strokes compared to their Caucasian counterparts. This difference highlights a critical health risk that is specific to the East Asian population. One of the key findings of the study is that while both groups experience serious cardiovascular issues, the type of events leading to death varies. East Asians are more likely to die from strokes, which suggests that there may be unique factors at play, such as genetic predispositions, lifestyle choices, or environmental influences that contribute to this trend. In contrast, Caucasians showed a higher incidence of deaths from myocardial infarctions. Understanding these differences is crucial for public health efforts. It allows healthcare providers and policymakers to tailor prevention and treatment strategies that address the specific risks faced by different populations. By recognizing that East Asians are at a higher risk for strokes, targeted interventions can be developed to reduce these rates, such as promoting awareness of stroke symptoms, encouraging healthier lifestyles, and improving access to medical care. Overall, Dr. Dong's study sheds light on the importance of considering population-specific health risks when addressing cardiovascular diseases. This knowledge can lead to better health outcomes and more effective healthcare strategies for diverse communities. For individuals over 65, the ideal blood pressure is generally considered to be below 150/90 mmHg. This means that a reading of 150/90 mmHg or lower is acceptable and often seen as a target for older adults. Maintaining blood pressure within this range can help reduce the risk of heart disease and stroke, which are more common in this age group. It is important to note that as people age, their blood vessels may become stiffer, which can lead to higher blood pressure. Therefore, a slightly higher target is often recommended for older adults compared to younger individuals. In addition to blood pressure, heart rate is another important measure of health. For older adults, a heart rate between 60 and 100 beats per minute is generally considered standard. This range indicates that the heart is functioning well and is able to respond to the body's needs during different activities. Monitoring heart rate changes after exercise is particularly important for older adults. When they engage in physical activity, their heart rate should increase to supply more oxygen to the muscles. Observing how quickly the heart rate returns to its resting level can provide valuable insights into cardiovascular health. A slower recovery may indicate potential issues with heart function or circulation, which could lead to more serious conditions if not addressed. Keeping an eye on both blood pressure and heart rate can help older adults maintain their health and catch any potential problems early. Regular checkups and being aware of these vital signs can lead to better health outcomes as one ages. Detecting abnormal heart rates, such as slow heart rates or bradycardia, is particularly important in older adults. As people age, their heart health can decline, making them more vulnerable to various heart conditions. A slow heart rate can lead to insufficient blood flow to vital organs, which may cause symptoms like dizziness, fatigue, or even fainting. These symptoms can significantly impact an older person's quality of life and may indicate underlying health issues that need attention. Conditions like hypokalemia, which is a low level of potassium in the blood, can contribute to irregular heart rhythms. Potassium is essential for proper heart function, and when its levels drop, it can disrupt the electrical signals that regulate the heartbeat. Similarly, blocked arteries can restrict blood flow to the heart, leading to a slower heart rate or other arrhythmias. These blockages can be caused by a buildup of plaque, which is more common in older adults due to factors like high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and lifestyle choices. Timely electrocardiographic evaluations are crucial for diagnosing these issues. An electrocardiogram provides a clear picture of the heart's electrical activity, helping healthcare providers identify any abnormalities. Early detection allows for prompt treatment, which can prevent more serious complications such as heart failure or stroke. Regular monitoring of heart health in older adults can lead to better management of existing conditions and improve overall well-being. In summary, recognizing abnormal heart rates in older adults is vital for maintaining their health. Conditions like hypokalemia and blocked arteries can lead to these irregularities, making it essential to conduct timely evaluations. By doing so, healthcare providers can ensure that older adults receive the care they need to stay healthy and active. Green tea and coffee are two popular beverages, but they can have very different effects on individuals with high blood pressure. Drinking 1-2 cups of green tea daily can be beneficial for those looking to manage their blood pressure and reduce inflammation. Green tea contains antioxidants called catechins, which have been shown to help lower blood pressure. Studies, including some from Japan, suggest that regular consumption of green tea can lead to a modest reduction in blood pressure levels. For instance, a study involving Japanese adults found that those who drank green tea regularly had lower blood pressure compared to those who did not. This effect is thought to be due to the ability of catechins to improve blood vessel function and promote better circulation. In addition to lowering blood pressure, green tea also helps reduce inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation can contribute to various health issues, including heart disease. By drinking green tea, individuals may benefit from its anti-inflammatory properties, which can support overall cardiovascular health. On the other hand, coffee consumption can pose risks for individuals with high blood pressure, especially those with severe hypertension. Caffeine, a key component of coffee, can cause sudden spikes in blood pressure. For some people, even a small amount of coffee can lead to a temporary increase in blood pressure, which can be concerning for those already struggling with hypertension. Research has shown that while moderate coffee consumption may not significantly affect blood pressure in everyone, individuals with existing high blood pressure may experience more pronounced effects. This means that for those with severe hypertension, it might be wise to limit coffee intake to avoid these sudden spikes. In summary, drinking 1-2 cups of green tea daily can help lower blood pressure and reduce inflammation, making it a heart-healthy choice. In contrast, coffee can lead to sudden increases in blood pressure, particularly for those with severe hypertension. Therefore, individuals with high blood pressure should consider their beverage choices carefully. Emotional balance and a peaceful lifestyle are very important for managing blood pressure and overall health. When we experience strong emotions like anger, stress, or irritability, our bodies react in ways that can raise blood pressure. For instance, when we get angry, our heart rate increases and our blood vessels tighten, which can lead to higher blood pressure. Similarly, stress can trigger the release of hormones that prepare our bodies for a fight or flight response, causing our blood pressure to spike. Over time, these repeated spikes can lead to serious health issues, including heart disease. Living in a constant state of stress or irritability can also take a toll on our mental well-being. It can make us feel overwhelmed, anxious, and even depressed. This negative emotional state can create a cycle where we struggle to find peace, which in turn affects our physical health. Therefore, it is essential to cultivate a calm and positive mindset. Simple practices like deep breathing, meditation, or spending time in nature can help us manage our emotions better. By focusing on positive thoughts and finding joy in everyday moments, we can create a more peaceful lifestyle that supports both our mental and physical health. In conclusion, maintaining emotional balance is crucial for keeping blood pressure in check and promoting overall well-being. By managing our emotions and fostering a peaceful mindset, we can lead healthier lives and reduce the risk of health problems related to high blood pressure. Smoking and excessive alcohol consumption are two habits that can have serious negative effects on blood pressure and heart health. Both of these behaviors can damage vital organs, compromise blood vessels, and significantly increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases. When a person smokes, the harmful chemicals in tobacco can lead to the narrowing of blood vessels. This narrowing makes it harder for blood to flow, which can raise blood pressure. Over time, high blood pressure can cause the heart to work harder than it should, leading to conditions like heart disease and heart attacks. Additionally, smoking can damage the lining of blood vessels, making them less flexible and more prone to blockages. This can result in reduced blood flow to essential organs, including the heart and brain. Excessive alcohol consumption also poses serious risks to heart health. Drinking too much alcohol can lead to high blood pressure, as it can cause the heart to beat faster and increase the amount of blood pumped through the vessels. Chronic heavy drinking can weaken the heart muscle, leading to a condition known as cardiomyopathy, which can result in heart failure. Furthermore, alcohol can contribute to the buildup of fat in the liver and other organs, which can lead to additional health complications. Both smoking and excessive drinking can lead to an increased risk of developing cardiovascular diseases, such as stroke and heart attack. These habits can also contribute to other health issues, including obesity and diabetes, which further complicate heart health. Quitting smoking and reducing alcohol intake are crucial steps toward stabilizing blood pressure and improving overall health. By eliminating these harmful habits, individuals can significantly lower their risk of heart disease and enhance their quality of life. The body has an incredible ability to heal itself, and many of the negative effects of smoking and drinking can be reversed over time. In conclusion, the harmful effects of smoking and excessive alcohol consumption on blood pressure and heart health are profound. By making the decision to quit these habits, individuals can protect their vital organs, improve blood vessel function, and reduce their risk of serious cardiovascular diseases. Taking the step is essential for a healthier future. As individuals age, maintaining a balanced diet becomes increasingly important for overall health and well-being. For those over 65, the body undergoes various changes that can affect how it processes food and nutrients. A diet rich in light, easily digestible foods can play a crucial role in supporting health during these years. Foods that are high in protein and vitamins not only provide essential nutrients but also help stabilize blood pressure and support heart health. Protein is vital for older adults as it helps maintain muscle mass, which can decline with age. Foods like lean meats, fish, eggs, and legumes are excellent sources of protein that are also easy to digest. Including these in daily meals can help ensure that the body gets the necessary building blocks to repair tissues and support overall function. Additionally, vitamins found in fruits and vegetables are essential for maintaining a strong immune system and promoting good heart health. Nutrients such as potassium, found in bananas and spinach, can help regulate blood pressure, while antioxidants in berries can protect the heart from damage. As the body ages, it may become less efficient at absorbing certain nutrients, making it even more important to focus on a diet that is both nutritious and easy to digest. Heavy, greasy foods can lead to discomfort and may not provide the necessary nutrients. Instead, opting for lighter meals that are rich in vitamins and minerals can help keep energy levels stable and support a healthy heart. This approach not only aids in digestion, but also helps in managing weight, which is crucial for reducing the risk of heart disease and other health issues. In summary, a balanced diet that includes light, easily digestible foods rich in protein and vitamins is essential for individuals over 65. It helps stabilize blood pressure, supports heart health, and ensures that the body receives the nutrients it needs to function well. As we age, managing our diet becomes increasingly important, and making mindful food choices can lead to a healthier, more active life. Regular physical activity offers many benefits for older adults, especially in managing blood pressure and improving overall health. Engaging in exercises like walking, swimming, tai chi, and yoga can help keep the heart strong and the body flexible. These activities not only promote better circulation but also enhance mood and energy levels. Walking is one of the simplest and most accessible forms of exercise. It can be done almost anywhere and requires no special equipment. Just a daily walk can help lower blood pressure and strengthen the heart. Swimming is another excellent choice, as it is gentle on the joints while providing a full-body workout. The water supports the body, making it easier to move and reducing the risk of injury. Tai Chi is a wonderful option for older adults, combining slow, graceful movements with deep breathing. This practice not only improves balance and flexibility but also helps reduce stress, which can positively affect blood pressure. Yoga, similar to Tai Chi, focuses on gentle movements and breathing techniques. It can enhance flexibility, strength, and relaxation, all of which contribute to better overall health. Engaging in 35 minutes of aerobic exercise daily can significantly enhance circulation and vitality. This amount of activity helps the heart pump more efficiently, delivering oxygen and nutrients throughout the body. Improved circulation can lead to better energy levels, making daily tasks easier and more enjoyable. Additionally, regular exercise can help maintain a healthy weight, reduce the risk of chronic diseases, and improve mental well-being. In summary, incorporating regular physical activity into daily life can greatly benefit older adults. Simple exercises like walking, swimming, Tai Chi, and yoga can help manage blood pressure and improve overall health, leading to a more active and fulfilling life. Proper hydration is crucial for individuals over 65 because as we age, our bodies become less efficient at conserving water. This can lead to dehydration, which can cause a range of health issues, including confusion, kidney problems, and even increased risk of falls. Staying well hydrated helps maintain bodily functions, supports digestion, and keeps the skin healthy. Some older adults may limit their water intake to avoid frequent nighttime urination, thinking this will help them sleep better. However, this can lead to thicker blood or increased blood viscosity, which raises the risk of serious health problems like strokes and heart attacks. When the blood is thicker, it can flow less easily through the blood vessels, putting extra strain on the heart and increasing the likelihood of clots forming. To maintain adequate hydration during the day, while minimizing the need to drink large amounts of water before bedtime, it is helpful to spread water intake throughout the day. Start your morning with a glass of water to kick off hydration. Keep a water bottle nearby and take small sips regularly, especially during meals and snacks. Eating water-rich foods like fruits and vegetables can also contribute to your daily fluid intake. As evening approaches, you can gradually reduce your water intake. Aim to finish drinking most of your fluids a few hours before bedtime. If you feel thirsty in the evening, opt for small sips rather than large amounts. This way, you can stay hydrated without disrupting your sleep. By being mindful of your hydration throughout the day and adjusting your intake as bedtime approaches, you can help protect your health while ensuring you get the rest you need. To measure blood pressure accurately, it is important to follow a few simple steps. First, make sure you are in a calm and quiet environment. Before taking your measurement, rest for at least 5 minutes. This helps your body relax and gives a more accurate reading. If you have exercised, consumed caffeine, or smoked within the last 30 minutes, it is best to wait longer, as these activities can temporarily raise your blood pressure. When you are ready to measure, sit in a comfortable chair with your back supported. Keep your feet flat on the floor and avoid crossing your legs. Your arms should be supported at heart level, either on a table or your lap. It is important to keep your arms still during the measurement. If you are using a manual blood pressure cuff, make sure it is the right size for your arm, as using the wrong size can lead to incorrect readings. Using consistent equipment is crucial for tracking your blood pressure over time. If you have a home blood pressure monitor, use the same device each time you measure. This helps ensure that your readings are comparable. It is also a good idea to measure your blood pressure at the same time each day, as blood pressure can vary throughout the day. By keeping a routine, you can better understand your blood pressure patterns and share this information with your healthcare provider. In summary, taking the time to rest, avoiding stimulants, maintaining the correct posture, using the same equipment, and measuring at the same time daily are all important steps to ensure that your blood pressure readings are accurate and reliable. This information can be very helpful for monitoring your health. Measuring blood pressure on both arms is an important practice that can reveal valuable information about a person's cardiovascular health. Our bodies are not perfectly symmetrical, and sometimes blood pressure can differ between the two arms. By checking both, we can identify any significant differences that might indicate underlying health issues, such as arterial blockages or other vascular problems. This simple step can help care providers catch potential abnormalities early allowing for timely intervention. In addition to measuring blood pressure in both arms, it's equally important to take these readings at consistent times each day. Our blood pressure naturally fluctuates throughout the day due to various factors like activity levels, stress, and even what we eat. By measuring at the same times daily, we can get a clearer picture of overall blood pressure trends. This consistency helps to eliminate the noise of daily variations and provides a more accurate assessment of a person's typical blood pressure levels. When we gather this data over time, it becomes easier to spot patterns or changes that might require attention. For instance, if someone consistently records higher readings in one arm or notices a gradual increase in their daily measurements, it could signal a need for further evaluation. This proactive approach to monitoring blood pressure not only helps in detecting potential health issues, but also empowers individuals to take charge of their health. In summary, measuring blood pressure on both arms and at the same times each day is a simple yet effective practice that can lead to better health outcomes. It helps in identifying abnormalities and provides a comprehensive view of blood pressure trends, ultimately guiding individuals and healthcare providers in making informed decisions about health management. To measure blood pressure accurately, it is important to follow a proper technique. First, the person whose blood pressure is being measured should sit comfortably in a chair with their back supported and feet flat on the floor. They should relax for a few minutes before the measurement to ensure their body is at rest. It is best to avoid talking during the measurement to keep the reading accurate. Next, the blood pressure cuff should be placed around the upper arm, about 1 inch above the elbow. The cuff should be snug but not too tight, allowing for a finger to fit between the cuff and the arm. It is important to ensure that the cuff is at heart level, as this can affect the reading. If the cuff is too low or too high, it may give an incorrect measurement. Creating a quiet environment is also essential. Background noise can interfere with the sounds that are used to determine blood pressure, so it is best to measure in a calm and quiet space. Using the same reliable equipment for every measurement is crucial for tracking changes in blood pressure over time. Different devices may give slightly different readings, so sticking to one reliable device helps ensure consistency. This way, any changes in blood pressure can be monitored accurately, allowing for better management of health. By following these steps, you can ensure that blood pressure measurements are taken correctly and consistently. Managing blood pressure and heart rate is crucial for individuals over 65, as these factors play a significant role in overall health and well-being. As we age, our bodies undergo various changes that can affect how our heart and blood vessels function. High blood pressure and irregular heart rates can lead to serious health issues, including heart disease and stroke. By keeping these numbers in check, older adults can enhance their quality of life, maintain independence, and reduce the risk of complications. Incorporating practical tips into daily routines can make a big difference. Maintaining a balanced lifestyle that includes a healthy diet, regular physical activity, and stress management can help regulate blood pressure and heart rate. Additionally, following accurate measurement practices ensures that individuals are aware of their health status and can make informed decisions. Simple actions, like monitoring blood pressure at home and scheduling regular checkups with healthcare providers, empower individuals to take control of their health. Now is the time to take charge of your well-being. Embrace these strategies and stay informed about your health. By prioritizing blood pressure and heart rate management, you can lead a healthier, more fulfilling life. Remember, every small step counts towards a better future. Thank you so much for joining us in exploring the delicate balance of personal space and social interactions. We hope that the stories of Mr. Tu and Mistress Mai have shed light on the importance of respecting boundaries, especially as we navigate the complexities of social visits in our later years. As we wrap up this main segment, we recognize that personal peace and the comfort of our own space become increasingly valuable with age. Now, as we transition to our next topic, we invite you to delve deeper into the nuances of communication and understanding. We'll be discussing how the words we choose can significantly impact our relationships and how economic disparities can shape our social experiences. This is an opportunity to gain actionable insights that can enhance your interactions and foster a more comfortable social environment. So, stay with us as we uncover these important lessons that can make a real difference in your life. As individuals transition from their 60s into their 80s, they often encounter significant lifestyle changes that can reshape their daily routines. and social interactions. This period of life is marked by a natural evolution in priorities and preferences. Many elderly people begin to find solace in quieter environments, gravitating towards peace rather than the hustle and bustle of frequent social gatherings. This shift is not merely a personal choice. It often stems from a deep-seated need to protect their mental peace and maintain family harmony. The desire for tranquility can arise from various factors. As people age, they may experience physical limitations, health concerns, or the loss of loved ones, which can make large social events feel overwhelming or even exhausting. The energy that once fueled their social lives may wane, leading to a preference for smaller, more intimate gatherings or even solitary activities. This change is often accompanied by a heightened awareness of the importance of mental well-being. For many, the noise and chaos of social events can become a source of stress rather than joy. Take, for instance, the story of Mr. Two. 75, Mr. Two was once the life of the party, known for his infectious laughter and love for hosting gatherings. His home was often filled with friends and family celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, and holidays. However, as the years passed, he began to feel the weight of his age. The energy he once had started to fade, and he found himself feeling drained after each gathering. Gradually, Mr. Two began to prefer quiet evenings at home, enjoying a good book or listening to music. He cherished the moments spent with his grandchildren, but he found that he needed to limit the larger family gatherings to preserve his energy and mental peace. This was not a rejection of his loved ones. Rather, it was a conscious choice to create an environment where he felt comfortable and at ease. His family noticed this change, and, while initially concerned, they came to understand that Mr. Two's preference for peace was essential for his well-being. They learned to appreciate the quieter moments they shared with him, recognizing that these times were filled with meaningful conversations and deeper connections. In this way, Mr. Two's lifestyle change not only protected his mental health, but also fostered a sense of harmony within the family. As individuals navigate the later years of life, it is important to recognize that the desire for peace is a natural and necessary evolution. It reflects a deeper understanding of what truly matters: connection, love, and the joy of simple moments. Embracing this change can lead to a more fulfilling and harmonious existence, both for the elderly and their families. Mr. Two was a man in his 60s, living a quiet life in a small town. One day, while browsing through old yearbooks, he stumbled upon a familiar face, his high school friend Tom. Memories flooded back, and Mr. Two felt a spark of excitement. He decided to reach out, and to his delight, Tom responded warmly. They quickly arranged to meet for coffee, and the reunion was filled with laughter and stories from their youth. As the weeks passed, Mr. Two found himself visiting Tom more frequently. Each time, he brought along homemade snacks, a mix of cookies and brownies, which he proudly presented as a way to share a piece of his life. Tom's family welcomed him with open arms at first, enjoying the treats and the stories that Mr. Two shared. The children were especially entertained by his tales of mischief from their school days, and Tom's wife appreciated the effort he made to connect with them. However, as the visits became more regular, subtle changes began to surface. Tom's wife, once cheerful and engaging, started to exchange glances with her husband that spoke volumes. The children, who had initially been excited about Mr. Two's stories, began to retreat to their rooms during his visits, preferring the safety of their screens over the company of an old friend's reminiscences. Mr. Two, oblivious to the shift, continued to bring his snacks and share his enthusiasm, believing he was strengthening their bond. One afternoon, as he settled into their living room with a fresh batch of cookies, he noticed the atmosphere felt different. Tom was polite but distracted, glancing at his watch more often than before. The laughter that once filled the room was replaced by awkward silences. Mr. Two tried to fill the gaps with more stories, but he could sense a growing discomfort. Then the children peeked out from behind their doors, their faces a mix of curiosity and reluctance.